Greetings, I'm with the op.
The op is crazy.
You are the op. What should we, what mode are you gonna choose? Okay, yeah, let's twin.
You got a fast car.
Hey!
This is a double shot. This is my second order. This was free, the clarifying shampoo and scalp scrub. I always buy the moisturizing deep
Woo!
moisturizing deep conditioner. This is my second thing of this, and it's so good.
Get out of there, Kawhi.
Let's see if it works.
Hey!
First try, it was on camera.
I forgot to show, but I put half and half in my espresso, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this, because if you don't put something sweet, it tastes like cheese, and Jordan's putting that in hers. No. Taste test before we both have to go to work.
Even though we've had this many a times.
Ooh,
Perfect,
a little
perfect,
bitter.
perfect. Oh,
That's okay. Ew, it tastes cheesy. I gotta add more, whatever.
I don't like that.
So I kind of just like jumped in the video without explaining what the video is. So my sister and I decided to do a reading challenge for the whole year to see who can read the most books by the end of the year. Currently she's winning and she's a faster reader. So that's why I called her an op in the beginning of the video. My sister and I thought like it would be fun to do like weekly vlogs of our reading progress. Today was a perfect day to start that because for work, I'm like an online teacher and normally I have 20 students, but I only have 3 today because of weather and just like all that schools are canceled and stuff. So I've had a lot of time. I already started editing this video. I only have one more session at like 2:45 in like 40 minutes. And then after that, it's free game. My sister just went to go hang out with a friend. She might read over there, but I really got to take advantage of this and get ahead of her. Okay, so, well, let me update you guys on the stats, okay? Currently, Jordan has read 6 books this year, and I have read 5 books this year. Let's talk about the current reads for this week. We are both reading Keep It in the Family by John Mars. This is a thriller, so I'm glad she's reading it with me because low-key it kind of made me scared. I've been reading a lot of kind of dark books lately, so I was kind of intimidated to read this one. I don't know why, so I'm glad that my sister's reading it with me. But yeah, so that's her only expected read of this week. However, for me, I am reading that book as well as A Welcome Reunion by Lucinda Berry because I just finished the other book in that series, A Perfect Child. And it's a short story, like I said, so it's only like 80-something pages. So I can finish that and get tied up with her. So that's like really my goal this week is to tie with her. But that doesn't really matter because she's a really fast reader. So I got to get my game up. Another book that I've been reading since the beginning of the year is a devotional. It's called Abiding Dependence, Living Moment by Moment in the Love of God. So I read this. I try to read it once a day. I've been slacking for a couple of weeks. I'm not going to hold you. After I do my session, I'll probably eat some lunch and read. So this book, A Welcome Reunion, is the sequel to The Perfect Child. And The Perfect Child was about an abused child who showed up at a hospital. And then a married couple who works at the hospital ended up adopting her. But adopting her proved to be more difficult than they thought because, well, no spoilers, but the little girl is unhinged. So the sequel is about the little girl who is now all grown up and she's telling her story through a tell-all memoir. I just finished A Welcome Reunion. Very upset with the ending again. I clicked the next page and it was like about the author. I was like, what? Really? And that's how I felt with The Perfect Child. So I don't know. I really liked her first book and I really like her writing. Like it's easy to read. I will say in this book it was a little bit like saying the same thing over and over, like because it's so many point of views. She had to like explain the same thing that happened because she had to explain it to another character. So a little bit repetitive. Again, I just feel like the ending can be more fleshed out. It just feels like, you know, maybe she got tired of writing, and I'm sure she didn't, but you just get tired of writing, you're just trying to hurry up and finish it. Now, I don't want to only say the negatives because I feel like it's easy to say negatives, especially if it ended the way you didn't really like. I will say I did have a lot of like physical reactions to the book, which means it's, you know, it's pretty good. I probably need to change my rating to 3 stars. I did 2 stars because I was just mad, but I would probably say 3 stars. I would say good average book. Is it worth the read? If you feel like reading something like that you can kind of fly through and that will give you some type of like shock factors, then read it, but like you definitely don't have to. Now, one you do have to read, I feel like, is Saving Noah. Saving Noah was a 5-star for me, and I don't want to talk too much about that because I'm going to do a video of like my January and February reads, so I'll talk more about it in that. But yo, I still want to keep trying out her books because, you know, that first one, Saving Noah, really got me. I think this was just kind of a dud for me. But now that's going to add 1 book to my reading total. Now I have 6 books under my belt. I think I'm going to call it a night. I am 11% of the way through Keep It in the Family. And there's something that is irking me so bad about this book. The author is British, so I know they be spelling things a little differently, but these are spellings I've never seen before. Because why are we spelling diarrhea Diarrhoea? Why does that O need to be there? Why are we spelling annex with an E at the end? Why are we spelling comedian Comedienne? It's really upsetting me and my homegirls. Book's alright. I don't know if it's just I'm not in the mood to read it because I just read a thriller, and so reading this I'm kind of like, all right, can we get to the meat and potatoes? And we have a repeat trope that was just in my other book, so that's a little tired. It's not the book's fault. This is clearly a thing, my own issues. The book is probably fine, but I just thought I would let you guys know. Those spellings are really getting me. I didn't end up reading a lot more after that. I'm only on 12%. Anyone who's reading this and you're 12% in on page 40, I'm literally like, this is gonna give a disturbing book. I can already tell. Also, why are we spelling hemorrhoids Haemo and then the normal way? I don't understand it. Greetings, it is now 7:51 and I've been kind of on and off reading ever since I got off work. I made some dinner. It wasn't that good because I ran out of my seasoning, so that was really underwhelming. So I went to go get a snack. I just finished eating these cashews and I was like, well, let me have a Poppi. I haven't had this flavor in a long time, and I literally took a sip and was like, let me whip out this camera to go ahead and rave about this. Guys, I don't know what Poppi's been doing, but the last Poppi I had like 2 days ago and then this one, flavor has been flavoring. Normally, like, these are kind of diluted, but I'm really tasting the cherry in this, and I'm like, I could get a whole 4-pack of this right now. Let's update you on my, it's so embarrassing. Let's update you on my book progress. I'm on chapter 24, part 2. This book, I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning I was hating. I was like bored, didn't like any of the characters. It was just talking about like familial dynamics and I didn't care about it. Was not entertained. But now the creep has entered the building. Now we're starting to see the creep's point of view, and I'm not gonna lie, it's disturbing, but I'm here for it. I'm a little bit afraid of how far this book's gonna go, but now it's getting intriguing. You guys saw how I was hating on the spellings. Now I have something bigger than the spellings to focus on, you know? So I'm gonna keep reading it. There's, I think, 373 pages, so dare I say, if I hit myself one more time, dare I say I'll finish this by tomorrow? I don't know. We're gonna try. I'll update you guys later tonight to see how much I've read. So I said I would update tonight. I've done nothing but watch YouTube. I just watched Drewski's new like bachelor type show, which is just ridiculous. Now I was just on Instagram and I just didn't pick up my book. So I was like, well, let me update them. We're finishing off on page 126, 35% of the way. And I'm probably gonna like turn on The Incredibles and go to sleep because it's 11:47 and I got work in the morning. So yeah. Now I know this looks like it was a couple minutes later, but it was actually 24 hours later. I just turned on some music, ended my Friday night with some music, some reading, and I made some decaf coffee because I was really craving the flavor. And I was on chapter 34. Now it is Saturday. I just worked yesterday and then read a little bit, but I just did not feel like recording anything. I woke up and I went over to my brother and sister-in-law's apartment to see my niece, my newborn niece. So I spent the day over there and now I'm back home. It's 8 and I'm going to do some more reading. I'm gonna try and finish this book. I wanna say I wanna finish it tonight. I'm literally halfway through the book. I made it to 50% last night. Got a little under 200 pages to do. That's gonna take me all night, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to reading and I will update you guys later. Also, my sister and I, we're pretty much at the same part. We think one of the characters that we know is the culprit. I don't want to say too much more because I don't want to spoil it, but we're both thinking, okay, this is setting up to make it seem like it's this person who is the person. But that seems like it's too easy and too obvious. So I'm excited to keep reading to see what happens. Someone has joined the reading program.
Check the percentages. Not good.
So we're back in the office, which means it's Monday, which means I didn't vlog at all on Sunday. Sunday, Mother Nature wanted to show up and I was down for the count. I started reading a new book because I forgot to even say, we finished Keep It in the Family Saturday night, and 4 stars for me. Jordan gave it 3 stars. I think it was a 4-star read. This girl has not been filming anything, so this video is really just me. I wanted it to be like a versus thing, but she's not been recording any content. Anyway, so yesterday, Sunday, I started a new book. What did I start? I forget what it's called. I'm going to put it on the screen. It's another thriller. I convinced myself that, I could read this whole book today. I convinced myself that, oh my gosh, I really need to get a proper tripod. I convinced myself that I could read that whole book yesterday because I think it's only 250 pages. And right now, Jordan and I are 7 to 7. We both have read 7 books, so we're tied. So I was like, let me do a little bump up by reading that. Girl, I made it 12%, and I was like, yeah, I'm taking a nap. And after my nap, I had some things I had to take care of to get ready for the week. So did that, and I haven't read anything since. But I'm super excited because I got 2 new books in the mail. I need to go get them. They're on my doorstep. But I'm so excited because I haven't bought a physical book in months. I was on a book buying ban because I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy Kindle Unlimited and I don't need to buy any physical books. It's been like 3-4 months and I don't know, like buying a new book, why am I getting so excited? So I bought 2 new books. Actually, I bought 3, but one of them's going to come tomorrow. Therefore, a video I have in mind. How to run upstairs. Now I'm out of breath. Wait, here's the package. Oh, I'm so excited! So they got just holding a new book. Ready? They're actually really thin. Look at that. Quick reads, quick reads. So the 2 books, they're going to be mystery books. You can like see it like this. But I guess I can show you the one book I'm going to read. Boom! Strong Like You by T.J. Simpson. I'm not going to give you too much context as to how I found this book, why I'm reading this book, and all of that because I got to save it for the video. But just know, this is what I've been waiting on, and I'm super excited to read it. I just feel like it's going to be really good. Oh, that font is tiny. But yeah, there's only 219 pages. Oh, I gotta chill out. You wanna know something weird? Little side note. I used to always read, ever since I was younger, I would always read the last sentence in a book. And I had to learn the hard way not to do that. So, but it's just such a habit. Like, I really want to go and read this last one too. Should I do it? Should I do it? Oh, I'm doing it. Okay, cool. I read the last 2 sentences on accident. I already got the visual, but I don't think it's anything spoiling it. So I'll just like not do anything for me. I'll be really sad, but I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be a good book. The reading vlog will continue to Wednesday and I'll be reading this. So add this to the TBR because we've finished the other 2 books on the TBR. I've spotted Jordan reading with Christian. She won't tell me what percentage she's at in her new book. By the way, her new book she just started. What is it called?
It's called It Ends with Night, but Night is spelled Knight. All right. It's the 3rd book in the series.
And what percentage are you at?
Don't even try it.
Why won't she tell me, guys?
It's a secret. This is a challenge. This is a competition. I'm not going to tell you my progress. You can catch it on Goodreads.
She's at 9%, everyone. Good morning. It's Tuesday, February 25th. I got my childish breakfast here. I changed my mind about what I'm going to read. I'm going to finish the book that I started on Sunday, and I figured I would end the reading vlog with this. So the vlog ends tomorrow, Wednesday. So we're going to read this book by Wednesday. That way I have a fresh start for my new video and those new books that I got yesterday. I'm having the most childish meals today. Today I have to go to the store, so I'm running out of all my food. I have not read at all yet. I have 14 minutes on my next session, so we're going to read and eat. And bon appetit. After work, I went on a little walkie walk. The weather was nice, a little brisk, not too bad. I was listening to my music, vibing, trotting, and then my headphones died, and I was like, dang. So I went home and ended at like 1 mile. So I just went to the store. It was crazy in there. I'm gonna shower. I also got a new flavor of poppi to try. The new ones I got are cherry cola and orange cream. I fear that it's gonna taste like syrupy Coke, so I will let you guys know how it tastes.
Everyone, I am wearing the same sweatshirt.
And I do have a pimple patch on.
We're trying the cherry cola poppi because people say it tastes like a cherry Coke. 3, 2. Why did you tap it? I don't like that.
Just as I suspected. Why it kind of tastes like a firecracker, Ash? You taste that?
I taste like it's like medicine. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's syrup, Coke, syrupy Coke.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought. But there's fireworks in it. You don't taste that ash? That soot? So I ended my night with some quiet time with the Lord. I put on this little playlist on Spotify. I got a new ESV Bible. It's a study Bible. So it's been really cool, and it like provides more in-depth explanations of things. So that's been really fun to read. And then after this, I went back to that book, Into the Fall. It was just not doing it for me. It's pretty boring. It's kind of slow. The mom is just looking with her kids for the father, and she's in cahoots, or not in cahoots, but like in communication with the police, but that's about it. And then I didn't pick it up after that. Good afternoon. It's 4:00 on Wednesday. I haven't even picked up the camera today. I did do a little reading last night, and I know this is a reading vlog, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna get any reading done today. So I'm gonna end the vlog off here. And the final results. Who won this challenge so far? Bonnie has 7